I've been treating my days like a practice run, almost treating my life like a to-do list rather than a life.
So now that we've established I can't really talk, but what I can do is work on slowing down and being present.
But as someone who's been practicing presence, rituals, creativity, beauty, and the new definition of success, it's about showing how you can find bits of your dream life in your daily life. You don't have to wait to have it all to appreciate it all.
Hi, I'm Renee and welcome to episode 2 of Becoming 33.
If you missed last week's episode where I talked about what this series means for me, why I'm starting this, the different themes I hope to learn and discover about myself in the next 6 months, that will be linked in the description down below. But this week, what I'm really focused on is being present, slowing down and being present. And if you hear how fast I'm talking, you no doubt that, see, I get distracted so easily. I'm not even being present right now. I got a text message from my mom. Okay, what is it? I am focused on slowing down and being present. And can't you see that I need that? I've spent years rushing through life, if that is not obvious. I really need to focus on slowing down and being present. And I'm not talking about the beautiful Pinterest aesthetic, okay? Because, well, that is great and it is gorgeous to pin. That's just not real life for me. And I want to show myself and you that you can find beauty in the everyday. There are moments of your dream life that are happening right now. That is what I'm going to focus on. And slowing down and being present. That is the intention of the week. Being present. Oh no. No. Should I keep that in?
I'm on my morning walk. Normally I go with my mom, but it's a rest day and I wanted her to sleep in. And so I'm out here just walking and feeling very grateful. I was remembering the girl who was just recently laid off, me. My burnout was at its peak and I would take these walks early in the morning and I was just this ball of anxiousness, trying to figure out what's next, what am I going to do, how am I going to make this all work. And I had all these affirmations I would say in hopes that it would help me feel better and start the process of just trusting myself again. In that time period from April to now August, to realize that I'd always been rushing the next phase of my life, chasing the next milestone, kind of when I get this, then I'll be happy. I just don't want that anymore for myself. I want to be present in the moment that I am. So I'm going to take this walk and be proud of the girl who got me here and be proud of the woman that I am becoming. Plus, it's just gorgeous. Look at this. I feel very fortunate. That's the other thing I think about all the time. I'll take this walk with my mom and we'll be like, oh my gosh, if we were visiting this town, we would be in love with it. I mean, there's a cute little downtown that does a farmer's market and has normal crafts markets every now and then. There's a train station. There's a water feature over there. Like, this is a gorgeous town and I just take it for granted because it's my hometown. When in reality, if I was an outsider and I traveled here, I think it would be gorgeous. I mean, there's 2 restaurants up in the town square that are just gorgeous with a gazebo. I mean, talk about Gilmore Girls. And I need to be a little bit more appreciative. And this is what slowing down has taught me. Happy Wednesday. I'm at my local humane society where I'm going to be volunteering for the evening. I'm going to spend some time cleaning and organizing and then get to play and hang out with the cats and the dogs. Part of Becoming 33 was giving back to my community. So this is one of the volunteer opportunities I've been wanting to do, and there was just a timing conflict when I was working full time, but hey, now that I am unemployed, I get to do this. So let's go spend some time with some animals.
Oh.
I can see why. Is your name Jungle Jim? Goodbye. Sleep well, little one. Enjoy that rest. What I'm doing today to work on slowing down and being more present is arts and crafts. I think that's one of the greatest ways to just be present in the moment, to let yourself just take in and focus and make something with your hands. And it's also practice in not being perfect. I'm going to make little pottery magnets and some bracelets. What I purchased, I've got little oven bake clay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make like blueberries and maybe a croissant. And turn them into magnets. And then I bought a bunch of beads and stuff from Michael's, and I'm gonna make some bracelets, maybe a necklace. I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited. Let's make some arts and crafts and be present. Here is my blueberry. The actual blueberry, obviously, and then my blueberries. I think the like little, I don't know what you want to call it, is a little big, but I don't mind. For a first round, we are here to have fun, not perfection. So I'm going to put these in the oven for 275 for 15 minutes. The sign of a good and present arts and crafts moment. I have finished painting my bloops to what I find is good enough. Working on not perfectionism, but the good enough rule. Let me know what you think. Does it look like a blueberry? You can tell me the truth, or you can lie to me. It's totally fine either way. But I have to wait for them to dry, and then I'm gonna put this kind of gloss on it and wait 24 hours. And then I will put magnets on it and I will have magnets. I don't have paint for my croissants, but I can show you like what they look like right now. Hopefully I don't get blue on them. But yeah, they're a little cute. I either am going to have to play mad scientist and mix colors, or I'm gonna go buy paint. We shall see what I end up doing, but this might be a fun project just for myself offline. We'll see. Let me know if you like my bloob. I highly recommend doing this. It's been fun to like be a little bit of like a kid again and like get my fingers and hands dirty. This was good. I really enjoyed it. Happy Saturday, friends. I thought you'd want to see my bloobs. Blueberries. Call them bloobs. I've been calling them bloobs for years. Please tell me I'm not alone on this. They're really pretty. I think so. And I put like little photo magnets on the back of them. So, really happy with them. They look cute. It was really fun to make this. Are they perfect? No, but that wasn't the goal, right? So this week was practicing on being more present. And let me tell you, was I present all the time? No, but it was just so much fun to just be in the moment. I think oftentimes I am rushing. I really want to focus on living slow living and intentional living. And I'm not talking like what you see on Pinterest. Slow living to me is literally living slowly. It is taking moments to appreciate every day and to find the small moments of beauty and to just breathe. And that's where like I will use slow living and intentional living interchangeably, because to me, being slow is also being intentional. And I want to be intentional with my time, where I put my energy, and all of that. This is something I'm going to be actively working at for quite some time. And one of the goals behind why I wanted to do Becoming 33 is so when I enter my 33rd year, I will have already been practicing and implementing this into my daily life. I really enjoyed volunteering. I have been wanting to do that for quite some time, and I've been using the excuse my 9 to 5 as the reason why I couldn't volunteer. The timing wasn't working out. I had to work till 6 every single evening. It just wasn't going to work. And when I was in therapy, my therapist was saying, you should volunteer. It's a way to meet people. It's something good for the community. I think this would really, really helpful for you. Well, now I have no excuse. And let me tell you, it was really good. It felt good to give back. And it's also practice in someone who is very much an introvert to like meet people and talk with people. One of the other places I want to volunteer at is my local hospital. My mom was diagnosed with lung cancer, and now that she is doing so much better, this feels like the time that I can give back. I remember how helpful the volunteers and the staff were. It was terrifying at times, most of the time, all of the time, to go into this space and just, you're overwhelmed with all these emotions of what's going on. How do I figure this out? And we can talk about like how my mom's cancer really was the catalyst for a lot of my change in life. What was I talking about? Okay, volunteering. I want to volunteer at the local hospital because, again, those people, it's hard because it's emotional, but they were so helpful, and I want to give that to someone else. And now standing on the other side of it, I feel like I have a greater understanding of what people need in that moment. So that's what I want to do. I bet you're wondering, like, did this last week of being super intentional and being smart and like slowing down with your time actually change anything for you? No, not in the first week. No, like, you can't change your life overnight with a snap of your fingers. I mean, I wish we could, but like, that's just not possible. What it taught me was there are moments in my everyday that are part of my dream life. One of the biggest things that really kind of led me to this moment of realizing that, hey, wait a minute, you are living your dream life, is I was writing down things like, what do you want in your future to look like? And I said, oh, I want a garden. And then I was like, wait a minute, you have a garden. What is this I want a garden when you already have one? Stop rushing because it doesn't look like the big gardens that you want. This small little garden, it's everything. So like, stop and enjoy it. And that was really helpful. And then part of my desire too is to be a little bit more creative. So sitting down and filming this was a practice in being intentional with my time and living my dream life and creating the magnets and building the bracelets, things that just bring joy and bring me back into myself are really important. This has just got me really excited. Oh, and one other thing. I thought that maybe slowing down would make me feel lazy, because I grew up in the girl boss grind era. Gotta go, gotta do, gotta be, gotta climb this, gotta scale this, gotta get that 6-figure month. I thought slowing down would make me feel lazy, and it didn't. It didn't at all. It really, I felt more alive. I felt my creativity hum. I just felt excited about my day. I got excited about my walk and the cup of coffee when I came back from the walk, and going to the gym and my cup of tea in the afternoon, and sitting outside in my garden and just, cooking dinner and watching a movie with my family. Like, that stuff just, that's what it was. I was so busy rushing that I missed those small little moments. And I'm very excited to continue working on this for the next 6 months and into my 33rd year and beyond, because this is what it's all about. This is the dream life. And guys, this is only week 1. I got 6 more months, and I'm stoked, man. I'm really excited. So If you like this and you want to follow along on the journey, I would love for you to like this and hit subscribe so that we can be friends and continue living our dream life together, one moment at a time. See you next week, friends. April, she was not okay. If we can gossip a little bit, I was laid off on the same day my mom's first CT scan came back as cancer-free. So we both got rid of something a little bad for us, if you want to say that. I can laugh about it now. I'm a crazy cat lady. I'm here for it. The ordinary and how it really is extraordinary. Was that lame? Or was that like spot on? Let me know. Wait, one more thing. These are the bracelets I made. Here is one of, it was fun. Oh, it just broke. No. Oh my God, look at that. My poor bracelet. Oh. Well, lesson learned. Okay, I'm going to clean this up. And then we're gonna talk about how this week went.